Alright guys, so I know your first question right off the top is what in the world is he doing working his dog's obedience with that lampshade on? Just a real quick story. Knox had an eye issue. I don't know the exact terminology of it. I'm sure some of you out there do, but it's when the eyelash kind of, or the eyelid kind of rolls in and the eyelash kind of rubs up against the eye, irritating it. And so that's the deal. That's why he's wearing it. My good friend Dr. Beal at the Springboro Veterinary Hospital cut a small piece of his the eyelid out and gave him a couple stitches, and he's wearing the lampshade for the next 10 days. So I know a lot of us out there, as far as either maybe even professional dog trainers or pet owners, we think, okay, well, while the dog has this on, we're going to baby the dog, and we're not going to work the dog and things like that. But I kind of looked at it as an opportunity to maybe build his confidence and to solidify the obedience that he does have with the collar on. So as business owners out there, there's no such thing as a sick day. If the bills are going to get paid and the doors are going to stay open, you got to go to work, whether you're feeling under weather or not. And I thought, you know what, Knox is no different. He's a working dog, and just because he has this lampshade on doesn't mean that we're going to basically give him the next 10 days off. So, like I said, just a way to kind of solidify his obedience and build his confidence. Wearing that for the first 5 minutes, I think he didn't know exactly what was going on. That was to be expected, but he's had it on for about 5 days now, and you can see he could basically care less, and he really only cared about it for the first 5 minutes, and then he just got over it and said, okay, no problem. So I think a lot of it is, it's up to us to associate everything with just being like, okay, big deal, life goes on, let's move on from here. So so the big thing is, you know, I think with, I've had a remote collar on Knox since he was like 14 or 15 weeks old. He's about 15 months old now. So he started off with remote collar training at a very young age. He's a super nice dog. I love this dog. He's a great companion and just a nice addition, so I really like him. Um, yeah, here I am playing some tug with him. I thought, you know what, his obedience is good, and let's just try. Let's see if he has any drive as far as still biting and things like that. And of course, you can see that he still is into it and enjoys it, even wearing the collar of the lampshade. So I think that's cool. As most pet owners out there, when they come to me, they think about the remote collar, and they think about it as a tool just used as a last resort. They've tried everything else under the sun to get the dog's problems fixed, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, okay, I guess we need to resort to putting a shock collar on the dog. Totally opposite of what I believe. First and foremost, I think the collar needs to be used. Once a dog is, like I said, about 14 or 15 weeks old, you can start using that collar, just using it in such a positive way that you get results like this. The dog could care less. Care less. So it's just been a great tool. It's been for as far as my business is concerned, I started specializing in remote collar training about probably three and a half years ago, and that's all I do now. And the results of using a remote collar versus using nothing but either a choke collar or pinch collars and things like that. And we still use those in conjunction with the remote collar, but everything revolves around the remote collar now. But the results are just uncomparable. The dogs are super happy having the collar on. Owners find them very easy to use, and I think the biggest thing is, of course, is for the owners to be able to get that off-leash control that they desire. A lot of pet owners out there, the dog, they go the life of the dog and never be able to trust a dog off leash. So that's something that we kind of specialize in here in Homeland K-9, is we want the owners to have that off-leash freedom. We want their dogs to have that off-leash freedom, and the owners to have the confidence to be able to take their dogs out for a hike or to a park or camping or in public, and be able to have that dog off leash. And I think that that's good for the dog. They get more exercise that way, and they're a little bit more free, and the owners are enjoy them a lot more than being able to have them on leash all the time. So that's something that we specialize in here, and we're proud of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and now you all need to go to your vet's office and buy a lampshade. It's an Elizabeth or something. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, buy the collar off your vet, whether your dog has a medical issue or not. Put it on your dog, and let's see how well their obedience is. Okay, so no breaks. All right, let's get busy out there, and I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.